Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for being here for this week. So we are going to focus on making a juice or slash smoothie recipe depending on all the ingredients that you decide to use in yours. Mine was more of a juice, and this is a powerhouse of nutrition, and we are focusing on the heart chakra in this video. So the heart chakra is the fourth chakra. This is the chakra that is behind the physical heart, and it opens our hearts. This is where we learn about enlightenment, where we work on our spiritual journey. We learn that unconditional love and compassion. So what are chakras? Chakras are energy centers in our body, vibrating wheels of energy, and in Sanskrit, this actually means wheel. So they spin and they vibrate this energy within our body, and each chakra runs from the base of our spine to the very top of our head. Okay guys, so we're going to be working on the heart chakra today. So this drink is going to be focused on all the greens, because when we typically think of the heart chakra, we are looking at green food items when we are working with food according to that particular chakra. So pink is also one of the colors associated with the heart chakra, but if we're going traditional, then it would be the greens. So I am adding these really highly nutritious foods into my smoothie, and this is going to be my heart chakra smoothie. So if you don't want it very thick, you can strain it out, and that will make it a lot more smooth. So you decide on how you want it. I'm going to be adding apple juice as the liquid to this smoothie. You can also add water. It really depends on your preference. So I have spirulina here. So that is a superfood. It is so nutritious. This is just a little powerhouse, and I just have a teaspoon in here because a little goes a long way. It might actually be a little bit more than a teaspoon. You can also use moringa powder, which I really like as well, and I use that in my last chakra smoothie because that is also a powerhouse of nutrition. And then we have spinach. You could use kale, whatever greens are calling to you at that time. Right now it's spinach for me. I'm really called to eating a lot of spinach. So I'm going to be throwing that in. And then cucumber, very hydrating as well. So we want to add that lovely cucumber into the smoothie. And I'm just going to throw in some apple juice, and that is pretty much it. Very simple. I've got 2 cups of spinach here and 1.5 cups of the cucumber. So you're not going to need very much, and it is going to make quite a bit. And I'm going to use 4 cups approximately of apple juice. Might be a little bit more than that. Also, you can do water. Like I said, if you don't want to do apple juice, you could do water. But that is what I'm going to use because it is going to have kind of that tart taste to it by using the apple juice. So I think that that will combine well. So there's 2 cups in this little container that I have. I will fill it up at least twice, and then I'm going to see how the consistency is. This is just pure apple juice, so there is no added sugar. It is just plain apple juice that you can pretty much find anywhere at any grocery store, so that's super easy to find. So all these ingredients are actually really easy to find. Even the spirulina you can find at any health food store. You can get it on Amazon. And again, if you don't want to use spirulina, you can use moringa as well, and that will work perfectly. So you decide on what is calling you, and really our intuition tells us what we should be adding and not adding. So, even if I'm using spinach and that just doesn't appeal to you and you want to use another green, then go with your gut and use that, and it will work out perfectly. Okay, so I'm just going to be adding in that spinach. And then the cucumber, spirulina, and then the apple juice. Okay, so I added in the 1 liter, so I put 4 cups in, and there's just a little bit left in my apple juice container, so I just added that. So I just added the 1 liter, the cucumber, the spirulina, and the spinach. Now I'm going to blend it up in my Vitamix and see the consistency. So if I feel like it's too thick, then I might strain it, and if not, then I'm just going to be drinking it just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna try it out. There's still quite a bit in here, so you are going to get 2 large glasses of the juice. You can have it yourself or you can share it with someone, but it looks absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh, it's so, so delicious. This is really, really good. I think it's perfect just the way it is. Just the 2 cups of spinach, 1.5 cups of cucumber. If I had a little bit of parsley, I might put a little bit of that because that's also very detoxifying. That would also be really nice, but just a tiny bit. And I didn't have any, so I didn't put it in, but that is an option if you want to add some detoxifying herbs into your smoothie. It is very, like, I have a Vitamix, so maybe it's easy for me to say it's very smooth. I don't need to, strain it out or anything, but if you have a regular blender, you can always just strain it out if you feel like it's too thick, or add more liquid just to make it a little more runny. So I did have a lot of foam on the top of my container. So you can see it here. Let me just get some better light. There's a lot of options when it comes to making the heart chakra smoothie. A lot of greens, you can use celery as well. That's really, really healthy for you and would be wonderful in the heart chakra drink. It tastes absolutely amazing. This is probably my very favorite chakra drink, period. I will have this all the time, and when I have my kale growing in the garden, I will also be using the kale to make this as well because I think the kale will work really well. So I'm going to drink my heart chakra drink. So I just want to take a moment to remind you guys that basically fruits and veggies have a very high vibration. So the more we consume and the better choices we make, the higher our vibration actually gets raised. So it's really important to fuel our body, nourish our body with these really healthy ingredients and compile these ingredients. Like, if I'm working on the heart chakra, I'm going to be looking for a lot of those greens and making like a green juice. And if you're working on other chakras, like if you're working on the solar plexus, you would be choosing a lot of yellows. So when you're doing this and then you're meditating and you're, possibly doing yoga and you're just combining different things, all of these small things that we are doing are all raising our vibration, but we're also intaking all those fruits and veggies that already have a higher vibration. So you can see how by implementing these really easy to do things that it makes a huge change in our overall health and wellness. So working on the heart chakra is going to take a lot of patience and discipline, but if you really want to grow spiritually, it is really important to work on this chakra. So it is really difficult to not have judgment, but when we're working on our chakra and continuously trying to find ways to grow and, find that compassion within ourselves, you will notice great changes in your life. Because in order to see change around us, we first have to change ourselves. We really have to remember that. So we also want to make sure that we are balancing our chakras. So sometimes a lot of health problems come from unbalanced chakras. So when we're working on them, we are actually making sure that we stay healthy and vital. Sometimes we're not feeling very aligned, and when we have blocked chakras, we're going to feel physical pain. We can also have emotional symptoms. So some of the things that we can do in order to make sure that we are taking care of our chakras and making sure there's no blockages are, those self-love affirmations, also nourishing ourselves with a nutritious food like we talked about earlier. We also have yoga poses that they help with balancing the chakra. You can do like the camel pose, the upward facing dog pose, the cobra pose. These are all really great heart openers. So you can work on things like that. And of course, meditation is so vital. Having a practice of gratitude is also very, very important. I find reflecting and journaling is very helpful as well. When practicing, your gratitude within your journal, all of these things will help balance those chakras. You also want to work, I like to do, meditation with my crystals. So work with the crystals in order to clear and make sure that our chakras are balanced, especially the heart chakra. So you're looking at the rose quartz, the green aventurine, green tourmaline, jade, and pink carnelian are really great to work with. So you might want to think about doing something like that, incorporating that in your meditation process, and that will help you balance and open up all of your chakras in general. But these particular crystals work really well for the heart chakra. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you do enjoy it, please remember to give the video a like. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so so you don't miss any upcoming content. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for all the support and love. You know that I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Take care and have a wonderful weekend ahead.